On the shoreline, Julie is still hard at it.
No, she didn't. Yeah!
Go, Julie!
Wow. No, she did not it.
Fish fell back in the water. I just despair, I do, honest to God.
It's day 26.
What's that? It's moving.
It's from the pig. I knew there was things here that tried to burrow into your skin. Don't worry about hurting me, just get it out.
A plague of parasites from yesterday's pig carcass has hit camp.
Basically, camp is infested with ticks.
Oh, Christ.
Let's wash down and we'll basically give each other a visual check.
Who says we don't have to take our clothes off to have a good time?
Hello! She looks a bit angry.
It was hungry, it bit me. Turns out I've had a tick right on my bum. It's made a right mess. Oh, it didn't have it.
I've got one there, but it's got its head in there.
These blood-sucking insects burrow their heads deep under the skin to feed, exposing the women to a host of dangerous tropical diseases.
And as I went like that with my fingernail, the arse end of this tick came up with its legs moving. Well, oh God, it knocked me sick. I think it's Piggy's revenge.
Despite their recent pig kill,
The women now have been living on an extreme low-calorie diet.
with very little water for the past 4 weeks. From here, there's barely any research about the effects of extreme survival on the body.
And because of this, they're now entering dangerous medical territory.
Without an adequate and constant supply of food and water,
They're going to risk long-term damage to their vital organs, and they don't want that.
Like that?
Yeah. You caught the pig. We cooked it as well, and now we're staying up all night to preserve it in salt water from the sea so that everybody can eat meat for the next 3 days.
hunters Lauren and Beth, along with Havila and Becky, are working through the night to ensure they make the most of yesterday's pig kill.
Oh no, rest of the wicked girl.
Hey, that's island life.
While they're doing that, we are going to dig a hole in the ground to bury the jerry can. So it's going to be a bit like a fridge, but a fridge for, like, cavemen.
With temperatures in excess of 30 degrees, the coolest place to store the meat is underground.
Just get it as deep as we can.
To do this, Lauren and Beth have requisitioned one of the women's 2 jerry cans, which up to this point has been used to filter, boil and store their drinking water.
I'm kind of not happy about that.
Which is a cause of concern for lifelong vegetarian Jamie.
I know it's quite a big deal, but it's also quite a big deal for me drinking water. There's no way I'm drinking out of that.
It's got to be done. People must be fed.
I'm a bit devastated about still being awake at this time in the morning. This is not the same as tottering in at 5 a.m. on a pair of heels, really, really drunk.
Having worked through the night, the pig preservers head back to camp with the jerry can filled with pork.
I think people have their priorities wrong. I'm not saying that they shouldn't have done that to preserve the pig, because I also didn't want the pig to go to waste. I mean, I know I'm a vegetarian, so it's easy for me to say, but it's almost like that was prioritised over our water, and that's what I'm pissed off about.
OK, we're just going to cover this valve because we don't want any little nasties.
On the island, Jamie's helped establish a successful water purification system, using one jerry can for filtering and the other jerry can as a kettle for boiling.
It's up the whole water system. I've been sitting there for days doing it. One jerry can, get it on the boil. Filter out the other jerry can, get that on the boil. And even then, we're struggling with the water. Now we've got one jerry can without a lid. So now I'm suffering.
Midday. With tonight's dinner stored in their makeshift fridge, the women who stayed up preserving the pig are resting on the beach.
You smell so clean.
No, I don't.
I'm sniffing you.
55-year-old Julie is hard at work, determined to supplement the women's dinner.
She spotted a dead fish.
But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to tie this up and tie it to my ankle and see if anything else comes to eat it that I can scoop up in my kiddie net. What a lack in talent I make up for in enthusiasm. My mum used to say that.
Oh, Julie.
862 altogether. I'm single, divorced. I've bought the house. This is my second house that I've bought. And I've done it all on my own. I think I'm hard-working. Once I start, I'll really give it, you know, till I'm absolutely dropping. So it's like I'm behind myself with a big stick all the time. I don't give myself a break.
Just be careful. I don't want a shark taking your leg off. This is the strangest fishing I've ever seen. Julie is killing me. I absolutely love her.
I'll keep throwing it out like a distressed fish. I don't know anything about fishing. I could be a couple of hours. I'll give you the shout.
Oh, Julie.
Further down the beach,
Give me a really good tug towards you.
Jamie's made a discovery that could make her water more palatable.
That is lime leaves, isn't it?
Yeah. I've been picking heaps and heaps of these lime leaves and putting it in this boiled water. It just takes away some of that rotten taste.
Totally tropical taste.
I'm determined we're going to get something out of this ocean.
On the shoreline, Julie is still hard at it.
No, she didn't. Yeah!
Go, Julie!
Wow. No, she just lost it.
Fish fell back in the water. I just despair, I do, honest to God.
2 p.m, Julie is still fishing.
Have you ever seen anyone fish like that before in your life?
I don't think any fish could eat
Whilst the rest of the women are more interested in sunbathing and relaxing on the beach.
This is why we came here. This bay is the absolute dream, isn't it? Exhausted.
Beth and Lauren wake to discover none of the other women have done any work.
We stayed up, we cooked breakfast for everybody, we cooked supper for everybody, and then we needed a kind of a little bit of a break today, and because we've had a break, everybody else has had a break, and nothing's happened. Do you know what? Sometimes I find this island sends me round the bend.
Everyone was agreeing, you know, you guys need to have a bit more of a chill day. Well, everyone seems to have taken that as everybody's going to have a relaxation. So we're back at 4 o'clock in the evening. There's no wood for the fire. Just feel like everyone's taking the piss, really.
So infuriating. I mean, in a minute, Lauren and I are going to start cooking again from the preserved meat, and I guarantee you, people that have been doing all day are going to be sitting front row and going, oh, yum, 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 eating all the big bits. And that is just winding my bobbin up.